What's up, guys? In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to find stocks before they explode, and I'm going to be showing you 4 completely free resources to help you in doing this. Before we get started, if you are new to the channel, feel free to subscribe. I post brand new videos every single day, but let's get right into today's video. Over the past year, we saw some absolutely crazy movement out of a lot of stocks like GameStop, AMC, NOK, BB, and a lot of other, what a lot of people like to call meme stocks. And this is because of a Reddit forum called Wall Street Bets. So if we head over to Reddit right now, and then we go over to the Wall Street Bets forum, this is basically just where a bunch of people talk stocks, post crazy wins and losses. And this is actually the group behind the GameStop and AMC short squeeze. So if we go back to GameStop, back in January, it had a crazy short squeeze all the way from, what is that, like 19, you could say $20, all the way up to 483. And if we go intraday, it actually hit highs of $513 a share. Basically, some people on Wall Street Bets saw that, hey, GameStop was shorted way too much. If only a certain amount of people bought the stock, shorts would be squeezed, and it would result in some crazy gains. This group talks about stocks all the time, and there's actually tools out there for free that can help you track what stocks they are talking about the most. If we look around on Reddit, we can see that there's just a lot of things going on. There's a lot of different categories. We have this guy right here saying, I put $750 in and I've never had this much. I know my dad's looking down, smiling. Thank you, apes. So he put $750 in, and right now he's at like $39,000 on AMC right now. So long story short, there's just a lot going on with Reddit. So there's a couple tools out there that allow you to track what stocks Reddit's Wall Street Bets are talking about the most. And if you use these tools, it can actually help you find stocks like GameStop and AMC before they explode. GameStop and AMC were being talked about so much on this Reddit forum before they actually exploded, especially this past time with AMC. So I know everyone is talking about AMC right now, whether it be people you know in real life, people on Instagram, CNBC, anyone and everyone is basically talking about AMC because over the past week, it went from you could say like $12 all the way up to $72. So obviously no one loves to buy in now when it's already so high, but I'm going to show you how to find these types of setups before they explode. And the first resource I have is financials.fyi. I am going to link all of the resources in the description down below so you can just click directly on the links. I do not own these resources or websites. I just like to use them. So please keep that in mind. I am also not affiliated with them. But we can see right now, over the past 24 hours on Wall Street Bets, we can see we are looking at a mentions chart. And AMC stock is exploding, BB is exploding, GameStop is exploding. And you can see how many times each one of these underlying stocks were mentioned. You can also sort by the type of Reddit post, whether it be a meme, discussion, gain, YOLO, you name it. You can easily sort through it. And what I like to do is to find the stocks that are being mentioned the most. And normally those are the stocks that tend to run up the most. Like obviously, if we look at AMC right now, it's exploding up. But if you look at like a stock like you could say CGC right now, it's still up, but it's only up around 5%. So the best way to use this is just as a tool to find potential trade ideas. And there are a lot of other resources out there that we're going to go over in the rest of today's video. But I just want to cover this one first. You can also sort by the stocks forum instead of just Wall Street Bets. You can also sort by like the past 12 hours and, however you want to do it, whether it be the sentiment chart or the mentions chart. The main thing is you can just sort using multiple different variables, you can say. And we can see AMC stock is all over the news and everywhere right now. And it's no surprise that AMC is towards the top of this chart. Now, if we head over to the next website, we can see it's WSBsentiment.io. We can see here's just the mentions chart. It's pretty simple. It shows the most mentioned tickers in the last 24 hours. It's no surprise that AMC is at the top of that list. with 24,000 mentions. And it's just really simple. There's not too many variables with this one, unlike the financials.fyi resource, but it's simple and it gets the point across. And simple can always be good. Like I said, I think the best way to use this is to find what stocks Reddit is talking about the most, and just maybe add them to your watch list for potential shorts or potential plays, I should say. So keep that in mind. And then if we go over to the next resource, we can see actually it might be, okay, yes. So if we go to the next resource right here, we can see it is swaggystocks.com. And it just also shows the ticker sentiment, but it also shows how much of the sentiment is positive compared to negative. So I do not own this specific resource, but you can just see the amount of bulls compared to bears. Over the past 24 hours, we can see that AMC had 3,500 positive comments, you can say, while it only had 717 negative comments. So you can take from this whatever you want. But the main point is, just to find the stocks that everyone's talking about, and, having the sentiment can't really hurt. And what I really like about this specific resource, and what really illustrates my point about using resources like this, is we can see just right now, right, over the past day or so, AMC stock really started to explode. We can see this yellow line right here represents the stock price. However, this blue line represents how many people are talking about AMC on Reddit. And we can see that exploded days ago. That was at its highs on May 28th. And if we go over to AMC's chart on May 28th, at the same time, so on May 28th, AMC was only at like $26. So you can just, see and get like a good feel for how powerful Reddit is, and especially Wall Street Bets, because, whatever everyone's talking about, there's a good chance you're going to see a lot of buying pressure flow into that stock. So I really like this resource. It's pretty simple, and you can even search different tickers however you want. Like if I click on, let's say we go Tesla, right? We can see like a nice, easy representation of the comment volume, and then also have that stock price, drawn right on the chart. So this is one of my favorite resources. And then if we go over the last one, it's also pretty simple. You can just enter whatever ticker you want. We'll do that in a second, but we can just see like a nice, easy representation of the comment volume for Wall Street Bets, and it's organized by ticker. We can see right now AMC is at the top of the list, but BB is also really trending up there too. If we go to BB, the stock's starting to pop, so it might be a stock to be on the lookout for. But it's just a nice, easy resource, and I just like it overall. And they're all free, so I just think it's great in terms of that. You can also see the put call mention ratio, which can be great. And even, I did this on accident. If we go back, if we scroll back down to the trend map, this is also pretty big. You can see how many more mentions the stock has. So overall, I think this is a great resource. Like I said, I'm going to put all of them in the description down below. But I also recommend checking out Reddit's Wall Street Bets. There's a lot of interesting talk that goes on in here, but they've definitely made a lot of headlines this year, especially with GameStop to start the year. And then it's only June now, and they're causing craziness with AMC. Who knows what's in stock for the rest of the year? But I figured I'd make this video to just shed more light on the topic. And, while no strategy is, guaranteed or, wins 100% of the time, the resources I listed in this video can be really great into finding the next potential giant stock. So I really hope I helped you guys. If you learned something from this video, I would really appreciate it if you could hit that like button and subscribe. But other than that, thanks for watching.